amazing? It's Patrick Monet back with another message to heal your soul. And how are you guys? Genuinely. Quick check-in. How are you doing? How are you feeling currently? So, today we're going to be talking about toxic parents and love. So the last video we talked about the attachment styles derived from, toxic parenting, As you grow up, you then develop these styles of the way that you have been treated and then the way that you treat other people. And it goes from secure to, avoidant, detached, to anxious and, disorganized. Having toxic parents can be quite difficult, and I can relate. Just simply being raised upon that treatment and that sort of conditioning, impacting your overall mental health and well-being, which is never a good thing for your mental to be, not in the right place because of your parent, That's never a good thing. And if you feel that way, get in the comments and I can, give you some tips on how to go about situations that involve action. This is where it becomes important to set your boundaries, and seeking support even from close friends or a therapist if you choose. Always remember that you are not responsible for your parents' behavior. They are grown adults who are to handle their own things and actually take on the responsibility and the accountability to heal their own trauma, and not dump it onto you. That's not fair to you. You know what I mean? And I want you to know that it is okay for you to distance yourself from them if they are causing you harm. There's nothing wrong with that. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, as everyone does, you know what I mean? And if your parent is not prioritizing your, happiness or your emotions, it's okay for you to do so. If you do it, it's going to make you feel better, because when you're doing it, you know how to make yourself feel better. You know what's going to make you feel better. And if that's the situation that you're in, that you have to do so, then I say go for it. It's okay for you to prioritize your well-being if they won't. Some parents of toxicity choose to take away their love from their children in instances of frustration, unfortunately. And I've experienced this. And I did make the decision to, distance myself from the parent that was prominent in my life, Due to this is then where the parent would force them to work for their love or just never give it, and even gaslight them about the love that they don't give to their child. This emotional immaturity coming from the parent is then being projected onto the child. The child is then feeling left to have to earn love in some sort of way, distance themselves, put up boundaries, which is a good thing, because you know what is good for you and you know what is not. So you can clearly state that, and that's okay. Forgiveness is really key in these kinds of situations, because you have to forgive the parent, because the parent has gone through such traumatic things as to where they feel as if they can't even grasp the fact that they're, doing it to their own child at times. Give them grace, because I had to give my parents grace. I remember just having to see it for what it was. It was like, if you hold frustration and anger towards your parent who has treated you in such a way and raised you on such, morals, you have to forgive them. They didn't know any better, because that's what happened to them. And you have to see it in their own perspective. Like, they went through so many things that were similar, and different. And I have to forgive them in that instance and just allow myself to heal and release that. And that would leave you feeling much better. That's the whole instance of healing, going back and saving yourself from what hurt you, and then transmuting it into something much better and allowing yourself to feel much better about what has hurt you, and now it's left from you. As soon as you write it down, release it. Sit with it. 20 minutes, release, and forgive. Forgiveness is a grand thing that you can do in that kind of, situation. Releasing a toxic, mindset or parent. The obstacle of having to grow up with either one toxic parent or even both, like my situation, being raised. I know what it's like to have a sense of, lack of love from this parental figure that is supposed to nurture you. I know how confusing it is to walk amongst the earth knowing that you don't have the full capacity that you need in your heart, And I get it. And I love you. If nobody else does, I love you, And I'm going to tell you that because that's genuine and that's real for you. Not a lot of people can receive that kind of energy. So I pour that into you. Receive it. Receive that kind of energy. Don't shy away from it. Don't hide from it. Receive it. Let it flow to you and within you. Because it's okay, I used to shy away from that kind of energy too. I used to be like, emotions, nah. But it's like your emotions are just energy in motion. It's going to help you to allow this energy to flow freely. But I know what it's like to have to earn this love when you're feeling, lack in that kind of way emotionally. It's like a cycle of a strain on your heart and your mind. A painful and difficult experience, I know. But it is important to remember that you are worthy of love and affection as you are, without having to prove yourself or earn it. You're worthy of that love. It is important to communicate your boundaries and communicate your feelings. That way, you know that what you're doing is right. That way, you know that your intentions are pure and, the people around you are as well. Remember that you are valuable and you are worthy of love. And don't let anyone ever let you think or tell you even that you are not. That's never the truth, and it never could be. Feeling like you must earn love negatively impacts your self-esteem and your nervous system. Just your overall well-being, causing you not to feel good enough, to have anxiety, depression, and, other health issues that can cause you stress and just mental health issues. This sense of feeling like you need to, seek external validation so much, from other people because of your upbringing where you didn't have any at all, will cause you to have difficulty in forming healthy relationships where you're feeling the constant urge to have to earn love from others and affection. So then, I recommend that you surround yourself with supportive, genuine people and communities, that are going to uplift you and raise your vibration and allow you to feel loved and let you know that you are, valued and respected, that your boundaries are respected, that you are okay as you are, Indulge in self-care, focus on your shadow work, keep, healing in that instance, whichever way feels easier for you. I recommend you keep doing that. I believe in you. Keep working to release emotions and feelings that do not serve you anymore. That's healing. I hope this resonates with anyone who, needs the information in order to, heal and release. And anybody who is just wanting to know and needed that knowledge, hope you grasp that. I love you guys. Bye.